In many of my previous videos, I've talked about the phenomenon of projecting an idealized image onto our romantic partners. This happens when our deeper emotional needs haven't been met, and unconsciously, we place those needs onto the other person, believing that they must be the one who makes us happy. Carl Jung once said a very famous line, "Love only truly matures when projection ends." And from that, a viewer asked me a very thoughtful question. If that's the case, does that mean every desire in love is projection? So when choosing a life partner, are we not supposed to have any criteria at all? I want to be very clear from the beginning. Not every desire is projection. Every human being has emotional needs. The need to be loved, to feel connected, to feel safe, to be understood. Without these needs, we wouldn't really be human. The issue is not what you need, but how you relate to that need.
A desire becomes truly healthy only when you are clearly aware of what you are actually needing. Awareness here doesn't mean simply saying, "I want to be loved," or "I want my partner to care about me." True awareness is when you look deeper and realize that behind the behaviors you expect from your partner, there is a core emotion within you. For example, you might say that you need your partner to text you frequently. But if you slow down and observe carefully, you'll notice that what hurts you isn't the lack of messages. It's the feeling of anxiety, the fear of being abandoned when they go silent. And if you're honest with yourself, you'll realize that this feeling doesn't only exist in your current relationship, it has been familiar to you for a very long time. At that moment, you are touching your core need, the need for emotional safety.
Projection happens when this core need has not yet been brought into awareness, and you unconsciously place the full responsibility for fulfilling it onto another person. Your partner is no longer seen as an independent individual, but becomes someone who must make you feel okay, who must make you feel loved and chosen. When they fail to do so, you don't just feel sad, you collapse. You feel confused, angry, and hopeless, because at that point, your entire sense of inner stability is in someone else's hands. There's an important question that many people ask. Does having a healthy desire still mean looking for someone who can meet those core needs? The answer is yes, but the difference lies in how you look for them and how you place that need onto the other person. Healthy desire does not turn your partner into someone who has to carry the unhealed parts of you. The same need for emotional safety can lead to two completely different ways of loving. When it comes from projection, you cannot tolerate your partner's silence. You interpret silence as a lack of love, as abandonment. You lose the ability to self-soothe and do everything you can to hold on to the relationship. At that point, you are no longer choosing, you are clinging. But with healthy desire, you clearly know that you are someone who needs consistent presence and connection. You choose a partner who is capable of offering that. And if this person is not that kind of partner, you feel sad, but you don't lose yourself. You recognize it as incompatibility, not as a reflection of your worth. Taking responsibility for your needs does not mean that you don't need other people. It means that you do not hand over your entire emotional life to them. You can express your needs clearly, but you don't force them. You don't manipulate, threaten, or turn the other person into the condition for your inner peace. And when a relationship repeatedly triggers old wounds, you have enough awareness to walk away with respect instead of staying and hurting each other.
From a Buddhist perspective, choosing a life partner is not simply about choosing someone to love. It is about choosing a spiritual companion. That person is not the source of your happiness, but someone who can return to mindfulness with you when anger or confusion arises. Someone who learns with you how to understand and love more deeply, rather than blaming or hurting one another. In this view, marriage is not just emotional attachment, but a living practice space, a place where two people cultivate awareness together. A suitable companion is someone who has understanding, who lives with awareness, who does not love blindly or let emotions pull them too far. Someone who knows when to remain silent to avoid harmful speech, and who does not use words to wound during conflict. Meeting such a life partner is a great blessing because they do not add to your suffering, they help reduce it.
To summarize, stopping projection does not mean that you are not allowed to have standards when choosing a partner. It means stopping the expectation that someone else must heal you. Healthy desire is about choosing someone who is compatible with you, not reshaping another person to fit your wounds. Mature love is not about needing no one, it is about needing without losing yourself. And in today's video, my intention was simply to help you clarify one core distinction: the difference between projecting an idealized image and having healthy desires when choosing a life partner. Because when this distinction isn't clear, people often fall into two extremes, either demanding too much and hurting others, or suppressing themselves and believing they shouldn't need anything at all. If this video resonated with you in any way or helped you reflect on how you have loved in the past, you can like this video as a way of honoring your own journey of self-understanding. And if you think someone else out there might also be struggling between desire and projection, consider sharing this video with them. It could be a gentle and meaningful support.